This is paradise here. I don't know if you can see this place, but super steep, like water, little mini waterfall right in here. Perfect little pond here, cool. I don't know if I can get the camera all wet here. I mean, it's in a waterproof case, but it'll blur up the lens. So, this is where it's at. How do we create more spaces like this on our planet? You know? Clean water, fresh air. We can do it. There's ways to do it. We're going to talk about how to create places like this on this planet. It's very accessible. It's the way Earth was designed to be. Try to cover that. So, whoop, rocks. How do we create it? You gotta start with that as a question. If you don't ask that question, you'll never get an answer. We can even refine that question further and further. Tell you one thing, it's not by using lots of pesticides. That's for sure, folks. So if you're doing that, you gotta start questioning that. There's other ways. Other ways. We're gonna talk about those other ways too, so don't worry, we'll get there. But use of those types of methods destroy the possibilities of beautiful harmony with nature like this. It really does. Just, you gotta accept that one. You gotta accept it. There always is another way. Cool rock formations over here. So, oops, almost dropped the camera. So glad you came to join me on this one. Real treat, just on the side of the road, you know. Imagine if you're just driving along in your normal day-to-day life and you had beautiful, natural, pristine pools like this and little waterfalls. You could just hop in when you need a little refresher. How would that affect your thoughts? How would that affect your family life, your personal life? How would that affect the quality of the work that you do in the world? How would it affect what you choose to do in the world? Not even just the quality of it, but what you're choosing to do, which will then further affect the quality. Because if you're doing something that you really, really love, then you're gonna end up just doing a very high quality. If you're doing something you don't love, you're not into, because it's not in alignment for you, whatever is healthy for you will have to be ultimately in alignment for you, because always you're creating your own destruction, and that's obviously that's insanity, and that doesn't work. We find ourselves in that case. Many people find themselves in that situation. I have myself. We all have. But it's only because we think there isn't another way. We get kind of like hopeless. So that's one of the things I want to bring to everybody, that there's another way. And that way is far easier and more wonderful and more beautiful than you could have ever dreamed. And look at this place. This place doesn't cost anything. It's the natural state. It's good for humans. It's good for nature. It's created all on its own. And again, we're going to talk about the specific methods for bringing this about. There's things we can do to expedite the creation of beautiful natural sites, starting with natural sites and then covering the whole earth. That's what we're doing. That's what this channel is about. Ultimately, this channel is about restoring Earth to a garden paradise. Join me in that.